non-conference battle tonight between Ashland and Shelby, and it was an overtime thriller. Dee Harris was at this game tonight. Dee, I don't think a lot of us expected this game to go to overtime, and I don't think a lot of people expected Ashland to win, but they got it done.
They definitely did. Unfortunately, earlier this week, of course, we lost, the great Kobe Bryant. But the Mamba mentality and that energy and that spirit was definitely felt with these two teams tonight. They went out and went after it for sure tonight.
All right, well, let's take a look at the highlights and see how Ashland got it done on the road.
All right, the Shelby Whippets played host to the Ashland Arrows and started hot inside with baskets from Cody Lance and Grant Gossam, who put in work inside. As we go tit for tat, right back is Ashland's Dylan Crudy, cleaning up only for the Whippets to up the ante with a three from Jackson Lewis. An eye for an eye as Mitchell Heilman answers from deep as Eli White also chips in as the Arrows kept pounding the paint to take a 31-29 lead as we head over into the half. Mitchell Heilman keeping his game hot, taking into the second half. He hits three more of his 15 points.
Nice little spin move there.
Oh, for sure. But, the Shelby came right back, and these teams kept trading big shot after big shot with neither team giving an inch. As Shelby's Cody Lance got the and one, and he was able to send the game into overtime. Now, after that happened, Ashland kept the pressure on in overtime, but costly turnovers and missed free throws, unfortunately, at the last critical moments, like within the last minute to 45 seconds to a minute, would completely be their undoing and dismantle any chance they had of winning this game. And, the Whippets fall 67-63. And there's another win for Ashland as they're beginning to put it all together.
Yeah, they really are starting to put it all together. They were 0-6 to start the season. They now sit at 6-10, so they've gone 6-4 if my math is correct, which I think it is. You've seen them a couple times this year. What has kind of been their biggest area of growth that you've seen? Where are they starting to really get things going?
You know what? When this team is on, they are on. See, like tonight, they had maybe, 3-4 guys in double figures tonight, with Luke Dembo once again leading the way. And what impressed me with Dembo tonight for sure is this is probably the most complete and solid, smart, intelligently played game that I've ever seen from him in these last 4 games that I've seen him play. He played so effective, and he made sure he played within the team and didn't try to force any bad baskets or try to force anything, because there were several lead changes in this game. He made sure he didn't try to get too many points back right away by shooting a crazy three or, just forcing a bad shot. He played within the team. He led his team well, and I was very impressed with that tonight. Yeah,
and for Shelby now, this is just their 3rd loss of the season. Where do they go from here? Is this just kind of a hiccup in their schedule for them?
I'm hoping so, and sometimes you can't win them all, obviously,
right,
but I would like to see Shelby, and I made a note of this to myself for sure. I mean, TJ Pugh and Cody Lance, they combined for 41 points for them tonight, right? So what I would like to see is they get more guys involved in the offense. This is basically 2 guys scoring a large bulk of your points.
Right.
And you need to throw different looks at the opposing defense. So because when you don't do that, like everything that you're doing is set up right in front of the defense. They can key in on that, and all you have to do is shut those guys down. And you got to make sure the other guys can shoot, the other guys can play, and other guys are expecting to get the ball. So I would like to see that they just make sure the rest of the team, the rest of this entire squad is confident enough to take the shots or confident enough to even hold down the offense and man that whole running of the offense when Pugh and Lance aren't able to.
Yep. All right, well, kudos to Ashland for getting the job done in a hostile environment, too. At Shelby, they get it done in overtime tonight, 67-63. Dee, thanks as always. Good stuff.
Thank you.
And when we come back, we will have highlights from the Lexington-Madison game. Taylor Huff will be joining us on the show tonight. You will not want to miss her debut. We'll be right back on the Ohio Health Scores and More.